We're gonna make some backpacking meals today. I got 2 trays of chicken and sausage gumbo and 1 tray of cooked rice. We're gonna put it in the dehydrator and we're gonna let it sit and see how it turns out. We'll get back with you when it's all dehydrated. Alright, we're back and it's been 24 hours since I put the gumbo on in the dehydrator, and we're going to take a look at it and take it out and weigh it, package it, and show you how to finish it up. Yep, you can see it's all dried, just all dried out. Our second tray, same thing, that's the sausage. You can see, and that's the chicken. It just shows up to nothing. And all this in here, this is all the gravy, the gumbo itself, and all the little bits of onions. That's what we're going to keep. And once it dehydrated, this is all what comes back to our gravy, our roux, if that's what you want to call it. And rice. Remember how much that big old tray of rice was? Look, it shriveled up to nothing. All right, there is our 2 trays of gumbo and 1 tray of rice, and we're going to get the scales out of it. We're going to get it off of these trays here, and we're going to weigh it and figure out how much water weight we lost. Alright, I just wanted to bring you back to show you what it looks like, especially this coming off the tray. Just kind of break it up a little bit, and it just comes off and crumbles. Okay, it's all on the plate. Now we're going to, I'm going to set the scales up, and we're going to get the weights on it and write it all down, write our instructions down, and package it. Okay, we're back. We got our trays all cleaned off. We're going to take our bowl, and we're going to sit it on here, and we're going to zero the scales. Okay, once the scale is zeroed, we're going to take our dehydrated rice and we're going to put it in there, and we're going to write that, we're going to write our number down, and it's 48 point, bouncing back and forth, 48.6 grams of rice. Okay, and we started out at 991 grams. So let's do the math, and let's see, it's okay, grams of water. Okay, all right, we've got the same type of bowl, just close enough to leave our tare weight, and we're going to weigh this in 210.2 grams after. So that's 784 grams of water. If my math is correct, it's close enough. So this is what we want to add back to it. We want to add, and there's roughly 240 to 241 grams of water in a cup of water. And if we do our math, The rice, we need to add back 2/3 cup of water, if we do our math right. In our gumbo, we're going to need, we do our math, it's right at 3.5 cups of water. But something like this, you don't have to be as close and as critical, but that's really close. But remember, you may want to add just a little bit. So it's not going to hurt to add a little bit, especially making gumbo with a gravy. And there we go. That's our weight. That's how you determine how much water to add back to it. And I'll show you. You can read that, get an idea where we're at. And now we need to, I'm probably going to separate this into two settings here, 2 little batches, because maybe Mr. Donnie Pavellini may get the chance to try it if he treats me real good. And we'll be back when we get ready to package it up. Alright, we're back and ready to seal it up. I've got my vacuum bag. I've got a quart Ziploc bag, which if you can get the freezer bags, they're a lot better, they're a little bit thicker. And I put my gumbo and my rice together. And I've already, for simplicity's sake, I've already sealed one up. But we're going to pour it in here. We can get it without making too much of a mess. Well, it's okay, we can pick this up. It's all good. Okay, we're going to leave this open. We don't want to seal this bag up. We're going to leave it open. What we're going to do is kind of spread it around a little bit, kind of flatten it out. The reason I put it in this bag is because sometimes when you vacuum seal stuff, the sharp edges, like on the meat and stuff, will poke through this bag here. This is just a little added protection. Plus, you may need this bag for trash pickup or rehydrating it to heat it up, or just to store some for a later date. Let me see what it's going to look like. We're going to put this in here. Just like that. Nice it all nice and neat and flat. We're going to put our instructions and put it in here, or we can read them. We know what it is. I got the what it is, how much water to add, and the date. You can add as much directions as you see fit for yourself. And or if you're making them for somebody else that doesn't know. All right, we're going to set it up. We're going to vacuum seal. Watch our seal light. When it goes off, we know it's sealed. All right. We got 2 meals. It's roughly about 2 cups of gumbo in each one of these. And the reason it's only 2 cups is because I had to cheat a little bit. I had to try it, make sure. Of course, I know it's good. You can see right there. And it is good. I've been trying a little bit of it. This took about 30 minutes of rehydrating. And I did have to put it back in the boiling water a little bit longer, which in this case, all I did was stuck it back in the microwave since I was at the house. The chicken and the sausage is not quite as tender as originally was, but it's a whole lot better than Mountain House. And I know what's in it because I made it. If you check back and see my video where I made cooking the chicken gumbo, This is that chicken gumbo. Y'all have a nice day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.